94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Laughs, informative, and just a little crazy. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. On 94.1 WHRP. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. T-Mill in the morning. This is the Tony with T-Mill in the morning show.
To start your Tuesday.
You need smooth stuff right now.
Yeah. If you spend the rest of your Tuesday on that type of smooth tip, you're going to be good to go for the rest of the day.
Especially with weather like this. Oh,
well, you might not even make it to work. You might be like, man, this feels good in this bed.
Today's high near 67 degrees once the rain pushes out. They're expecting it to kind of push out around noon. And then by the time you pick up the kiddos and do your late afternoon rounds, it should pretty much taper off. The wind yesterday, OMG. We're still under a wind advisory till 7 this morning. However, I think the rain has taken over the wind. Yeah. So, man, it's the kind of rain that when you get out of your car, if you don't use an umbrella and you're kind of scrambling with your keys, a raindrop goes down your backside. Like, how did it find that one spot between my coat and my blouse and go right down my back? What is that? You know, it's one of those type of rainy mornings. Ugh. All right, so early this morning at 1:30 Eastern time, there was a horrible accident in Baltimore. The Key Bridge, this bridge collapsed because of a cargo ship that was trying to go underneath.
Oh, my goodness.
The clearing wasn't... and so this investigation is going to be very, very important because they say when the cargo ships are supposed to push off from the dock, that the people who work the dock are the ones that usually guide it out before they hand it over to the captain of any particular ship because they know the area.
Yeah.
So that's always been the rule of thumb to make sure everything is safe. Something happened and somebody didn't do their job.
Yeah, because that clearly that it wasn't going to make it under that bridge. And actually, in of all places that it goes, it knocks one of the support beams and causes this thing to just completely collapse.
They had about 7 vehicles reported that probably, emerged into the water. Now, they're thinking that maybe everybody's okay, but they're not 100% sure. Remember, this happens in the middle of the night, and it's very, very dark. They said that maybe the water is about 47 degrees. People could probably hang in there for about an hour before hypothermia. So they did have some rescue units on hand. We're still waiting for more of an update. In the meantime, the FBI has gotten involved because they're saying that this ship belongs to some company in Singapore. Now, they're saying that they're not expecting this to be some type of terrorist anything. They're really thinking that somebody just made a big mistake and didn't do their job.
Yeah.
And this particular bridge, interesting enough, the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Francis Scott Key is the person who wrote the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
So, all right, here we go. There he goes.
But, we're hoping that, they do find everyone. I know there was earlier reports, and there were some people that were still unaccounted for, and they were just again trying to do the cleanup and all the debris that's out there.
Yeah, because there was evidently a tractor trailer on the bridge when it collapsed.
Jeez.
So nonetheless, we're talking about a bridge collapsing in Baltimore's Key Bridge. And, people are now searching and trying to see if there's any humans in the water there that need to be saved and rescued. But yeah, very scary thing. This could have been a whole different story if this was during commute hours.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. 94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
Well, back in the day, St. Elmo Brady was the first African American to receive a PhD in chemistry. Yep, when he went on to build a chemistry curricula program and facilities at 4 historically black colleges and universities. Mr. St. Elmo Brady graduated with a bachelor's degree in 1908 and took a teaching position at Tuskegee Normal and Industrial Institute, known as now Tuskegee University in Alabama. And he went on to become an inventor in chemistry. That's back in the day. On this date in 1973, The Young and the Restless premiered on CBS. It was 1974 that George Foreman defeated Ken Norton for the boxing heavyweight championship. 1979, Magic Johnson's Michigan State beat Larry Bird's Indiana State for the NCAA men's basketball championship. And that's where their friendship began, right? In 1982, Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney released Ebony and Ivory. And in 1988, Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror hit #1. Digital Underground released the Sex Packets album featuring Do What You Like and the Humpty Dance on this date in 1990. And Black Panther became the highest grossing superhero movie. It would later be passed by The Avengers Infinity War. That happened on 2018. 2019, Michelle Obama, our forever First Lady, her best-selling book, Becoming, sold over 10 million copies.
Good googling.
Did you get one? All right. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people, too.
Ooh, the boss, the diva, the superstar, Diana Ross.
Reach out and touch, honey.
Nancy Pelosi, the former Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives. Also, Eric Bellinger is celebrating a birthday. And remember Roger Thomas on the hit TV show What's Happening? Ernest Lee Thomas is celebrating a birthday.
Ooh, I'm going to tell mama.
And in memoriam today, we remember Teddy Pendergrass, the smooth voice that swoons us all, and Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to be a Supreme Court justice. Check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP for more celebrity birthdays.
And it is National Scribble Day, so use your pen and paper and freestyle. All right, that's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony with T-Mill in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut my eyes at Phil as soon as I see him.
A little groundhog. Hey, dog. What was you sipping on that day?
Oh, man. Phil. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Welcome to it. It is Tuesday as we're getting things rolling. Countdown to Easter. And, of course, another round of Easter egg hunts. What's your favorite Easter candy?
Oh, the Reese's.
Oh.
Yeah, always.
They don't taste different.
In my mind, they do.
Is it a Easter Reese bunny or?
It's just, they just do an Easter color, so it's like white chocolate instead of the regular chocolate. So. And of course, you can't go wrong.
There's
with
something about white chocolate that messes up my brain. Like what? Like, chocolate ain't white? What are you talking about?
It sure ain't.
Not in my brain.
No.
So undone.
Or a chocolate Easter bunny. You know, you can't go wrong with that. Good old chocolate Hershey.
Is this chocolate brown looking?
This is chocolate, yeah.
What about a white chocolate Easter bunny?
What? I don't know.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail.
We call him Pete. What up, Pete?
Yo, Petey.
Petey! Petey!
Why your Easter bunny got a gold chain?
And a gold tooth. Those two front teeth got a gold on them.
Those bunny teeth. Bing, bling. Stop acting silly. This is a respectful morning show. All right, Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Well, congratulations going to Nakaya Weaver. Weaver, she's a junior at the University of Alabama in Birmingham. And she came down here to just do a job interview.
Oh.
She walks into Jersey Mike's on Highway 72 in Madison.
Yeah.
Sits down for a job interview, and the owner of the store goes and says, "Hey, just wait right here. I'll be right back." Comes out with this huge piece of board, and he goes, "Hey, we partnered up with some folks here in the city and this organization, the Weaver by Cancer for College, and we're donating you a $10,000 scholarship.
What?
$10,000. She's there for a job interview, and apparently they had been fundraising for her and the Weaver by Cancer for College, and they gave her a $10,000 scholarship. Right now, she's at the University of Birmingham studying digital marketing and also her real estate certificate. But in 2021, she was diagnosed with a form of leukemia.
Okay.
And so the folks at Jersey Mike's got together with this organization.
Oh, how nice.
And gave her that $10,000 scholarship.
That's beautiful.
So she's like, I got the job too. So congratulations to Kyle Weaver.
All right. We're going to stop by so she can make us a sandwich.
The good news in the neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
With everyone, we're giving you a chance this week to win tickets to see Maxwell. The show is happening, the Serenade Tour.
The Serenade.
Woo! With October London and Jasmine Sullivan.
Man, come on.
And it's happening in September in Birmingham. We're going to play a little game called the Maxwell Mini Mix.
Maxwell.
And you will have to tell us the titles of 3 songs. We're going to give you that chance coming up within the hour, so stay with us for your chance to win. Woo! What happened yesterday, T-Mill?
Ooh, Diddy.
Who Diddy it?
Diddy do it?
Ooh.
Well, Diddy's 2 of his homes yesterday were raided.
Man.
In L.A. And Miami. Almost kind of like an investigation
was
going on.
Was it at the same time? Did they have everybody like 3, 2, 1, you go? I'm like,
let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, they're saying that there's a current human trafficking case going on. And why they were there, who knows? But they also showed videos of 2 of his sons being apprehended and arrested.
In those police bracelets.
In the bracelets. And then while this is going on, while all this is happening, they're showing video of Diddy at an airport, and he is just kind of waiting, kind of pacing back and forth. Someone's like, I guess paparazzi's catching him outside, and he's just pacing back and forth, not knowing what's really going on.
Yeah, right.
And, yeah.
I'm listening to your story. I'm sorry, T-Bell. Go ahead.
He's just kind of pacing back and forth. And they also, had him at the airport customs office.
How is it and why is it that every time there's a story like this, the person at hand happens to be at the airport? But anyway.
Yeah, where is he? So
I want to know what his passport in his hand was. His passport in his hand. What ticket did he have, and where was he going? I'm just curious. But a lot of people have been telling all these Diddy stories all over social media.
It's not not good at all.
Celebrities have been making mentions about Diddy.
Yeah.
And no, it does not look good for Diddy do that.
And they're talking about sex trafficking, some multiple plaintiffs that have been with these allegations. And when you've got the feds raiding your homes, they're not there to just on some like light allegations. There's something that they're looking for.
Good morning to the FBI at Redstone Arsenal. Listen, one of their favorite things is looking on social media because y'all do true confessions every day, and that's how y'all helping everybody. Everybody got an FBI.
They just got to sit back and watch.
You
the show.
got an FBI badge. You got an FBI badge. Snitches. Yeah.
No.
But so you remember not long ago, his girlfriend Cassie from years ago. Gone by that she had sexual allegations, accused him of rape, and he denied it. But within 24 hours, he paid over $30 million, something like that.
Something ridiculous.
Something like
hush money. So who knows how this is going to turn out? It is not looking good at all.
The other speculation is, and I don't know if this is just internet humor. But, they were saying, did Diddy try to buy NBC like Bill Cosby?
Nah, that's a whole different. We're going to wait and see.
Or is it?
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletales.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletales.
Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletales. Tattletales.
Tony's Tattletales.
Be careful, T-Mill.
Uh-oh.
With all that money you got over there.
What money?
Don't be bragging.
This Monopoly money.
Hey, acting like Lotto, who was bragging about having money and being rich.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Lotto was on X the other day bragging about how her favorite thing about being rich is to go out and eat anything, anywhere, anytime. And whatever she has a taste for.
Okay.
Well, one of her fans called her out.
Yeah.
And said, everybody ain't got it like that. Right now, I got to get my rent.
Wow. Okay.
So Lotto was like, oh, I'm sorry about the folks out here struggling. She apologized. She says, I'm so sorry. How much is your rent? And where's your Cash App? What did she do next? Well, the rent was $1,500. Lotto sent $2,000.
Okay.
I like you again, Lotto. All right. By the way, Lotto, rent is due.
Hey.
All right. Listen, everyone's talking about the new movie that is going to be out in 2025, Michael. You got a cast of Nia Long, who's going to play Katherine Jackson, Coleman Domingo, who's going to play Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson's nephew, of course, well, grandson, would have been grandson, Jafar Jackson, is going to play Michael.
Wow. It's going to be great, man. I can't wait to see this.
Oh, I was like, that's nice, that's cute.
Yeah.
But now I can't wait, because Lorenz Tate has been tapped to play Berry Gordy, the Motown label mogul. Yeah.
Wow.
Lorenz Tate.
All right, who's going to play Janet?
Who cares? Lorenz Tate is playing Berry Gordy. It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Tony's Tattletales is sponsored by Hello Huntsville, where your heartbeat of the community comes alive. Check out Hello Huntsville at WHRPFM.com.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tony with T-Mill, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore in the morning.
Working on my new music and record deal, you know what I'm saying?
So is that like was that an exclusive we just got? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Where can we download it? We'll have somebody looking around. What was that noise? Gonna have somebody paranoid. I'd heard some scratch.
Oh man, if they're walking around their house barefooted right now and they're listening to us on Alexa.
What do they say? They need a translator when you're hearing them having their conversations together. Dogs, cats, mice, all the animals.
For those of you who have pets, you don't want to hear what they're saying.
Why not? You don't want to know what they're thinking?
Would you please brush your teeth?
Golly. Clean this place up, lady.
Oh, man. When are you going to sweep the floor? You know I lay on this floor. Man,
if we only knew. Mm-hmm. Well, today is
You put your feet in those shoes? Woo! There's a reason why your dogs are tearing your shoes up. Oh. It's not like they need a toy. It's not because they're puppies.
How they do it?
Clean your feet. Woo! Can't take it no more.
Just eating up all your good shoes, but they eat up the good shoes.
Because they stink.
Throw them away.
You put your human feet in those things?
Oh, my goodness.
Let me get rid of them for you.
How much some shoes cost?
Did you a favor. Now take me for a walk.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, pets.
Look what he did to my stilettos. Did you smell them?
That dog sounds mean.
I didn't even want you to be my human owner.
Hey, you chose me.
I was counting on the little girl that was at the store.
You were my first pick anyway.
Right.
She cleans her feet.
Exactly. All right, T-Mill. What you got going on?
just that.
All right.
But it's also a election day. We've got The polls opening now till 7 p.m. We are voting for the House District 10 special election. So you have Maryland Lands up for the election, and then also Teddy Powell. This is District 10. And, they've both had their views on different things and opposing things, but there's, again, so important that we're doing these local elections to kind of find out what district are we in, first of all.
This is just for District 10
Yep, this
voters.
is only for District 10.
All
so
right.
you're talking about like Martin Road area and going into all of Triana and sort of that area for District 10. So if you're living out there and you want to know who's going to represent you in the Alabama State House of Representatives, you better go to them polls today.
Time for the Alabama Black History Minute with T. Mill.
She rises, we rise. We're celebrating Women's History Month. The bold, brave, and beautiful, like Vanessa Tucker. She had a vision to provide for her son, who is autistic, with a resource for him to express himself and enjoy releasing his sensory needs. Now, she also, along with her husband, founded the We Rock the Spectrum Kids Gym. This is a gym that provides an open play concept, has an arts craft area, toddler area, and clinical room, and the magnificent space is also able to accommodate private birthday parties, Zumba classes, tumbling, tot classes, and more. Vanessa Tucker has introduced a much-needed concept to us all, and we're celebrating more women who are bold, brave, and beautiful on our website at WHRPFM.com.
That's your Alabama Black History Minute with Tony and T. Mill in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
It's gracious. When are you going to get on the new season?
But I did watch the Freaknik documentary.
Of course you did. You didn't see Neo on that because he was probably playing with a Tonka truck. Goodness gracious.
Hey, I got to catch up on my BMF.
You leaped over BMF and went to Freaknik.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
BMF was out there.
Who was you looking for? Your auntie and him? Who was you looking for?
Oh. It's a great documentary.
Did you see this video on TikTok? This is real talk. So Freaknik's out and everybody's trying to look at it because most of the people that are watching it are either the people who were there trying to make sure they aren't in that footage, B, or their kids.
Yeah.
And so there was the watch party. And so these kids, well, they're kids to me, they're young adults, and they're looking at it, and this guy's coming out the kitchen, and the brothers are like, ooh, woo, woo. Guy comes out the kitchen, it's like, yo, turn it off. That's my mama, y'all. Turn it off. He's mad.
Mama getting down.
Man, look at here. So now we have a lot of moms and dads that are having to explain their wild side and their turn up side from back in the day. While you over here trying to tell me I can't do this, that, and the other. Look at you all up on here. Yeah.
Dancing on the cars. And all right.
Freaknik.
Mom and daddy had fun too.
I was in California. I had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
Oh.
I was a flower power kid. Peace, love, and happiness.
Oh, my
right?
goodness.
All right. So did you hear about the Detroit lady? She's a teacher, and they fired her because part-time she's a rapper.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. So she's a history teacher, and she worked at Taylor Preparatory High School in Detroit. And she was also named Teacher of the Month in December. And a few months later, fired because they found out that she's a rapper. And so evidently, I don't know, her rapper persona is dripping honey.
And so she was called into this meeting, and the dean and the principal said, hey, a parent said that they saw your social media.
That's what they sound
and you're
like.
a bad influence because you're a rapper. So they're associating rapping with being a bad influence.
Look, Sesame Street, the Muppets, they rap. Yeah, so anyway, they fired her, and so now she's suing.
I agree, yeah.
And a lot of our teachers need another job just to make ends meet because they don't make a lot of money. She's got skills. She's, creative, and, she's talented.
Yeah.
And it's another side to everyone.
And she had, listen, we for forever and a day, we've been teaching kids how to remember things by associating it with rhyme. Mm-hmm. She taught the kids, she's giving them rap lyrics to try to memorize their lesson, and she's got viral videos interacting with the kids, and she's like, hey, they need to come see me in my element before they say I'm unprofessional in it. She says, you see me in the classroom, you see me after school, you see me at the games, you see me dropping my kids off, you see me buying food. I'm being a teacher, and it just so happens when I'm not doing this and I'm taking a break, I'm just having fun, making music.
Do you know the first rap song I remember?
What's that?
Two all beef patties.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
What?
Hey.
Monday at WHRP is Money Saving. Check in on the Tony with T-Mill in the Morning Show at 7:35. We'll share money-saving tips for small businesses from Tish Hardrick and Associates. Look for the TNT Money Monday on the 94.1 WHRP Facebook Live. Join us this Monday with Tish Hardrick and Associates.
You can always find us at thetishteam.com, where we're building foundations of success one step at a time with grants, business consultancy, and careers.
94.1 WHRP.
The rain still, a factor until about noon. We may get some more pop-up showers here and there. Hello to our friends on Highway 20 and on the Beltline, Highway 67. What's up, Decatur? Good morning. And yesterday, we were expecting somebody to cough up $464 million, half a bill. And boy, I told you, this guy has a black book.
What is he?
He got a really big break.
That's the only thing that can
talking
explain
about
this.
His orangeness. Yesterday, he was supposed to cough up the money, and LJ, she was waiting on her money.
Letitia said, "I need my money on time.
Better have my money, right?"
Woo! But he ain't gonna cough it up.
He got a decrease. Yeah, bond decreased from $464 million to $175.
Wait a minute.
You get a deal. Yeah.
Wow. Something is. This ain't good, man. What does he have on these folks?
I don't know. He's been given also 10 extra days to make the payment.
Wow.
So he's got another 2 weeks.
Golly.
We laughing, but it really ain't funny. Who else in America? If he had a tan and curly hair?
Yeah.
Just saying.
$175 million from $464 million. Good googly moogly.
Yep. So he was feeling good about himself, basically, kind of walking around like, oh, that's nothing. I can get that. I can handle that, So this is the person that's running for presidency, and I don't understand how is it that if you have a lot of charges against you or even went to jail and you were applying for a job, they would want to know all these things. You would be an at-risk person to perform your job.
He's running the country,
the most powerful country in the world.
He's not working the drive-through where you get like a second chance, and it's like, come on, man. Wow. This is gonna be an interesting. Listen. If y'all don't get out and vote, move it to Wakanda.
If y'all don't get out and vote, I blame you. Because this right here, don't you think the other countries are like totally laughing at this situation?
Oh.
Like, no, I mean, I can't see them even having respect.
Yeah. For
this country under these type of circumstances. This is like a bad scene out of a Batman movie.
Yeah.
This is a repeated offender like the Joker.
I bet
over and over again, and he keeps getting away with it.
I bet you 50 gonna make a show about it. It's gonna be on Stars.
Local news, stories that concern our community, and a few giggles too. Tony with T-Mill in the morning.
Tony with T-Mail in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
And insert however you feel after that.
So that's like a company day where I'm going to take an on my mama day off.
Yeah.
Because y'all been here getting on my nerves.
There you go. Yeah. It's kind of like sick leave.
Mr. Miller, is there a problem? On my mama.
If you ask me one more time,
I'm going to take a on my mama day off.
Oh, well, Fat Joe is speaking out. Fat Joe hopped on Instagram and very seriously calling for some support to Haiti. And he's like, hey, guys, what are we doing? Like, this has been going on. There's so much, the people of Haiti need help. And he's like, what's going on in my mind right now? He said, I can't shake it. He said, Haiti just doesn't get the help they deserve. And it's continuing to happen. And I'm just calling for people to join me in helping. He said, I'll do whatever it takes, whatever I need to. Also was calling on, some of his folks in the industry like Zoe Dollars and Wyclef Jean to say, hey, man, look, we got to help them. And I want everyone to remember what they're going through. He said, but it's going to take more than just thoughts and prayers.
All right. So what is going on in Haiti? There's a lot of unrest.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of bullies. Mm-hmm. They are killing a lot of people.
Yeah.
Americans are fleeing. Mm-hmm. They had a big controversial situation with the president being shot and killed where the first lady may be an accomplice of his demise and his passing. There's a lot of unrest.
Yeah.
And that's great. Mm-hmm. But what is going on and how can we help? Because all of that's happening, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Trust me, it is horrible. But we have to get down to what is all of this? Why is all this happening? Mm-hmm. And what can we do?
Yeah.
To help. And he's got a valid point.
And I think that's a lot of his frustration. He's like, he doesn't know what to do. He's
nobody does. They're just randomly shooting and killing people. Mm-hmm. And just a big takeover, all these gangs.
Yeah.
And it's been like that since that president got shot and killed. So nobody knows what to do. I know they probably need food, just like they're helping in Ukraine and things like that. And, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a big story. There's a lot of gangsterous type of things going on. There's a lot of dirty politics that has happened.
And it's going to take more than, like you said, with the thoughts and prayers. It's got to be, and what I think he's alluding to is just a bigger, federal support or something to come in and help with the laws.
I can tell you why they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So, like Africa, Haiti too, there's a lot of oil and gold and things like that we never talk about. It's a money grab thing over there. It's a real... maybe sometimes I talk too much. I'm just saying, dig a little deeper and you'll find out. Because all of this has to do with greed. I promise you.
Hey, you already know D.L. Hughley's going all the way in on the latest politics. Listen to WHRP on Alexa. Just say, Alexa, play 94.1 WHRP. And check in weekdays between 2 and 6 p.m. to hear DL go in.
You're my type of company.
My type of company.
Like hypnotizing. Serious. Amarion on 94.1 WHRP. Tony with T-Mail in the morning. It is tax season. Folks is filing them taxes and returns and getting that money. But check this out, Tony. The IRS says that there's over $940,000 of unclaimed refunds.
Ooh.
Unclaimed
I'm not
refunds.
on that list. I claim mine all the time. I'm out here.
They say these are unclaimed from 2020 worth more than $1 billion in unclaimed funds. And now they're asking that.
Who are these people who don't need their money?
I don't know. Like, might have something going on, and they said the average refund was like $900. Who's leaving $900
I don't know.
on the table?
I can't do it.
Well, they said, we want you to claim these refunds. And they said, but the time is running out to those that, and they say some of it is overlooked.
Okay.
Like they just may have missed that the fact that they were even getting a refund and didn't know. But they say you have until May 17th to submit a return for your unclaimed refund. Get your money. If you don't want it, just give it to us.
Holla.
We'll take it.
No problem. I'll carry that load for you.
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of people have been a little bit frustrated. They've been really getting into the hype of the lotteries because the Powerball is up to 800 plus million.
Oh,
and then you have the Mega Millions that's up to 1.1 billion. And that, again, will be, they're going to draw numbers again today. Yesterday, nobody won Power. And see if somebody's going to win Mega. You just want to try.
You have to. It's worth the drive. It's worth the price of admission because you're talking about a couple bucks. To win, you think millions.
About, don't buy the latte today. Buy a lottery ticket, and you just maybe you can own the latte making company.
Buy a couple of them. Yeah.
So it's frustrating because this has been going on since last year with the Mega Millions. No one winning since December, and then the Power. I think the last time somebody won was January 1st.
Wow.
So yeah.
What is that money gonna keep
on climbing, man?
Motivation and inspiration coming up. Tony with T-Mill in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, the flavor of R&B. We're playing your jams on 94.1 WHRP.
Well, listen to this. For those of you who still haven't scratched anything off your bucket list, I'd rather regret the things I've done than the things I haven't done. Yeah, get out there and do a little something.
Snaps.
I'd rather regret the things I've done than the things I haven't done. Give yourself that opportunity to try new things. Do some of the things you really want to do. Time is ticking. Yes, and as they always say, tomorrow ain't guaranteed. All right. I'd rather regret the things I've done than the things I haven't done. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.